Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. It's been a while since I've uploaded because I had to deal some things with the funny hackerman, and now that it's dealt with, I can start recreating videos. And today, as you can see, we are gonna be making a spec, a tier list on where the stands should be. I got inspiration from a YouTuber who did this, and I just decided, oh, I'm gonna do it myself. And thank God, this is all the stands in the game, not all the skins. Um, this is from the Stone Free update, but I'm not sure if they added any new stands other than Stone Free right now. So yeah. Anyway, let's start. So our first starting off is gonna be Aerosmith. Aerosmith is an odd place to put it. I mean, if it goes with Vamp, it can be like R into G. If it goes with Hammond, it can't really do much. If it goes with Boxing, it'll have to be close range. Hammond and Boxing will need to be close range, while Vamp, Spin, and Pluck, it doesn't have to. It can be long range. Maybe it could be like B into R, and um, and then it could be like the tornado move. Maybe I'm not sure, but I think Pluck should be where it is. Anubis, is this even a question, man? Anubis was made for Pluck, or Pluck was made for, or the Pluck mirror was made for Anubis. You are literally able to use the Pluck move while having Anubis, so easily Pluck. Beach Boy. Um, I don't know where to put this at all. Like, it's not good with anything. I guess undecided. Sea Moon is easily boxing, very easily boxing. Who could have thunk? Crazy Diamond. Ooh, problem. I would say Vamp. Honestly, it does have some pretty good moves that it can clash with Vamp and can make into a true combo. Um, let's see here. Cream. Sorry, but Cream. I'd say boxing. Boxing is probably good for Cream. You know. Now, D4C Love Train. I would have said a while back Vampire because of the infinite healing, but now I'm gonna say Hammond. Hammond, you just do a crazy amount of damage with it. Same goes with D4C, obviously. GER, Hammond, easily. GE itself, I'm either boxing or vamp. I'm not sure. Maybe Hammond, so you could heal more, but like I'd say Vamp, you get infinite heal, and same goes for GE. I just think Hammond is better because it will do more damage and you can just heal more. But Vamp will have infinite healing. Hermit Purple, easily Hammond. I mean, yeah. Okay, for higher rank green, this might be Spin. Cause Spin, you could just set up your trap, do steel balls, multi steel balls and steel balls, and you can do splash water in your trap. It's a big boy damage. I highly suggest Spin. Killer Queen and Killer Queen bites the dust, both of them boxing, but just Requiem Killer Queen. Casey, I think back then I would have said Spin because it had a nice combo, but now I'm probably gonna say some like boxing. The boxing just seems better for it, and so does KCR. Made in Heaven. Okay, Made in Heaven is one of the most undecided stands I've ever had to decide where does it go. It might be Hammond because of its long range moves. It might be Vampire, but it might be undecided. For now, at the end of the video, I'll probably see where it goes. So I'll just be thinking that in the back of my head for the rest of the video. Magician's Red. Ooh, I'd say Vampire. Vampire is really good with Magician's Red. Mr. President, easily boxing. Unlike Mutual, where everything's bad with it. With boxing and Mr. President, you can do for some reason, a quarter HP combo. So yeah. Purple Haze, Vampire. That just seems pretty simple. And Scary Monsters. Ooh, I want to say Pluck. But anything is good with scary monsters except for Spin. Spin's kind of shit. Sex Pistols. I want to say Spin. Like you can do multi-shot, then multi-seal and then seal balls, and then your team move. That does big damage. I would suggest Spin. SC Vampire. You can pull off a auto combo. SCR Boxing very easily. Star Platinum. I would say Boxing or Haman, whichever you like, whichever you prefer. SPTW also Boxing or Haman if you prefer. Sticky Fingers. Sticky Fingers is one of those stands where literally no one uses it. I haven't seen almost anyone use this forever unless they've gotten like a skin and they're like, I feel like I'm wasting a ton of time um rokaing it. So Sticky Fingers undecided. Stone Free, okay. I won't Pluck. I think Pluck would probably be the best one. The Hand Boxing easily. Super Brain Dead, you get the gist. 12, the will do you, Haman, easily good. 12, Spin. It could be Spin, Boxing, Haman, Vamp. It can literally be anything. I'm gonna make actually a whole new tier below this. This is areas like the undecided or like any would be good. So like 12 any would be probably in here. So would Stone Free and let's make the color of this one. How about that? That looks nice. The world. Um, the world. Where do I put this? Hmm. Boxing maybe, but like I feel like Hammond would probably do the best. Tuskak 1, 2, and 3, they're all undecided because anything shit with Tuskak with the Tusks before TA4. And I'd say you could go any with also Sticky Fingers, by the way. Tuskak 4 spin very easily. You have a almost one shot combo with this Tusk is still broken and I love it. White Album. Okay, White Album is pretty easy boxing. It's so brain dead with boxing, man. And final one, White Snake. Anything is good with White Snake, honestly. And now for the final hitter, Made in Heaven. I am thinking on where to put it, and my decision after all of this is boxing, Haman, and Vamp. Pluck as well. Please, for the love of God, do not use spin with Made in Heaven. That sounds like a big ass nightmare, man. First of all, you need to aim with your shield balls. You know what Made in Heaven is not known for? Aiming. And it's gonna be incredibly hard to aim with everything going around and you just going fast as fuck. And also your spin punch is still like as useless. It's just like boxing's Jawbreaker or Hammond Scarlet or Vamp C or any of Pluck's breaking moves. But I think the best one is you could use them with anything. I have tested out MIH with 3 out of the 5 specs in the game. I'm not gonna put it in any because spin's there, and that means I'm implying you should use this with spin, which is not what I'm implying. So boxing, easily. Okay, and now it's time for who's in who. In boxing, we have Moon, Cream, KQBTD, KQ, King Crimson, KCR, Mr. President, SCR, Star Platinum, White Album, SPTW, The Hand, and MIH. Now, I think boxing was pretty obvious to be the best one. This is also kind of like what is the best spec in the game. I'm not saying that Pluck is bad. No. Pluck can be good with anything. It's just that a lot of actually no, hold on. Crazy Diamond, you deserve to be here. Stone Free also, and yeah, I think that's good. I don't know, do you foresee Love Train, but like I think Hammond fits it better. In Hammond, we have D4C Love Train, D4C, GER, Herbert Purple, The World AU, and The World. I love how The World AU and The World are side by side. In Vamp, we have Magician's Red, Purple Haze, and SC. I feel like you all expected this, considering that all of these three stands are mainly good with anything other than spin. So yeah. In spin, we have the Brain Deads, is what I would like to call this, which is Harfang Green, Sex Pistols, and TA4. TA4 is pretty unexpected. I thought you thought I would put it in boxing, but nope, I am actually putting this all the way in spin. I tried TA4 spin and man, it is brain dead. I highly suggest you try it, by the way. In Pluck, there is Aerosmith. What the fuck? Why Aerosmith? Oh yeah, I said for its long range moves. Yeah, no, this could also. I think it will literally go good with anything other than like spin and possibly boxing. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it back in any. In Pluck, we have Anubis, Scary Monsters, Crazy Diamond, GE, and Stone Free. In any, we have The World Over Heaven, Sticky Fingers, White Snake, and Aerosmith. Now, of course, in the undecided tier, okay, no, actually, let's just put this in Vamp because like he's actually good in Vamp with Vampire, but don't use this stand. There's many other better options that you can use. Just don't use this. And in undecided, we have tier 1, 2, and 3. This has been a pretty fun video to make because I have actually been struggling with one stand on what to use my spec for, and that is MIH because I have recently gotten an OAA and I have gotten OAA before. I just don't know what spec to use with MIH. MIH seems good with every spec except for spin, which seems fair, you know. Is a literal nightmare for most stands like SC and D4C Love Train and Anubis. Like most of the stands in the game do not use spin. And here's the final note. What is the worst spec in YBA? Spin. I think you all were not expected by this. No, you guys were expected by this, obviously, because spin is definitely the worst. It is just good for big damage. That's it. I mean, like, have you seen its damage output? It does 60 damage for 2 moves, and for all of its moves, it could do a total of 85 damage. That is almost half a person's health off of just spin, which seems pretty crazy and is way off the deep end for most of these guys. I would say that the best spec for some of these stands could also be any, like for example the World, but don't use it with spin. And for tier 1, 2, and 3, you could say spin. I mean, of course, but then what's the use of the undecided tier? Of course, it needs to have a use. I expected way more stands to be in the unexpected tier, to be honest, and many more stands in the any tier because and almost every stand in YBA is good with every spec. Like it's not just all of these lads, okay? It's not just all of these four. Literally any stand. I'm not saying you have to use this, but I am suggesting it. This is my current assumption on what to do. So, any breaking points here? Please tell me what is the spec for MIH. And Hammond's Hammond's good. Hammond seemed like a good thing for MIH. But I do think boxing is better because of the extra HP. And Made in Heaven's capabilities is that you have to go fast. You cannot slow down, or else this stand becomes from a powerhouse to a slower house. Literally. It's very powerful when it's fast because usually the enemies cannot catch up with you and most of your moves are way more faster. And also, all MIH people, please, for the love of God, use your M1s and knives. Don't just run away and just use stuff like speed slides and infinite speed and heaven's judgment. Use your knives, use your M1s, okay? And yeah, see ya.